sitting with the fresh pipe. This is going to be a long one, another random Otherkin video. This time I actually have a list of questions to keep me on track. Yes, love being on track. Put my thinking pipe on. Should know better than to use that for first light. I know I'm doing this. Let's start off with the first question in the Otherkin interview questions. What name do you go by, and what is the significance of it to you? Most people actually do know me by this name. I go by Elendar Silvermoon, or just Elendar, you know, makes things easier. I'll spell that sucker down in the I'll spell that name down in the bucket downstairs when I upload this. Second question, as we get this ball rolling. I'm reading off my monitor, so I might not be staring, might not be looking at the camera. I'm going to try to project my voice, though. Second question to get the ball rolling. How old are you, if you don't mind sharing? I do not. And, what is the gender you identify as? I turned 25 in less than a month, May 18th. As far as kin age, the fuck if I know. Gender identify as male. I have a Willy Wonka bar in this life, and as far as other lives, I've been male. I vaguely remember one being female, though I really have nothing else on that particular past life. And it sure as hell has no effect on how I identify nowadays. Third question, what is your Otherkin species? Or Otherkin / Therian species? I identify as an elf, which is quite obvious if you've known me for more than 5 minutes. How long have you known that you were Otherkin? How old were you when you awakened? At least since my freshman year of high school, which would have been, let's see. I'm horrible with time, you'll have to bear with me here. It would have been, say I graduated in 06. So 6, 5, 5, 4. It's been it's been well over 10 years. Was I fully awakened? I wouldn't say so. I didn't really know what I was for a good few years of that time. next question is, how did you find the Otherkin community? Just good old Google. Good old Google. The first site that I really found that had people that I got along with was Otherhaven, which is also consequently where I met my wife. How does being Otherkin affect your life? Well, indirectly, well, in a way it's affected it majorly because I met my wife through the Otherkin community, which, you know, if I wasn't kin, I probably would not have met her, and I could probably still be I could probably still likely, you know, be living with my parents down in the Bible Belt. Yeah, well, they live in Oklahoma, which is more in the Bible Belt than Missouri. I'm 7. Are you out of the metaphysical closet? If so, to whom? Not to my parents, but yes, I am out. To a select few that I trust. My close-knit group of friends, which, you know, we're all weirdos. Some of us are kin, some of us aren't. But, you know, they're all accepting to the idea. As far as number 8 goes, the next question, how did or would your family react to you being Otherkin? They'd probably laugh at it, you know. Be like, oh yeah, he goes to Renaissance fairs, you know, he's in the fairy guild and that sort of thing, you know. And just think it's some sort of role-playing, most likely no one in my family. But other than that, I really don't know how they'd react. What does being Otherkin mean to you? I addressed this in my last video, but not... well, I addressed it. But, does being Otherkin mean to me? Being elven, you know, is just having that deep connection to nature and to just the general, you know, flow. It can be a pain. It does get kind of hectic, but, you know, it's all how do I believe... Moving on to the next question. How do I believe I came to be Otherkin? Psychological connection, or you're reincarnated? I'd say it's a mix of both. As far as why I think that, I do other than being elven, I do identify with, say, with like cats and felines, and that part is psychological. I do not think I was I don't think I was a cat. I also connect with wolves, but I do not. I feel those animals more as like guardians, kind of more as like guardians, or that sort of thing. I don't feel like it's like part of me. As far as reincarnation, that ties more into the being elven, because I actually have vivid memories of that. They're all written down in books, or the ones I have are written down in a notebook somewhere, which was to help me remember, but I don't remember where the notebook is, which doesn't help. So, on to the next question. What do you hope the Otherkin community will be like in 10 years? I hope there's less drama. I know there's always going to be drama, especially with, shit like the misinformation fest that was the logo documentary. But are you for public awareness or against it? Why or why not? I could really frankly give two shits either way, But I am for public awareness as long as there's no more misinformed crap like this documentary thing. As long as there's not misinformation out there, I'm completely open to the Otherkin community and Therian communities, being in the public eye. I could care less. Do I have phantom astral limbs? Not that I'm aware of. So, 13, do I mental shift? Have you ever harmed yourself or someone else during one? I have, but seeing as the mental shift isn't into a personality that's calmer than my normal personality, I would have to say that no harm has been done. Have I ever mental shifted at a time when it could be considered inappropriate? No. Do I astral project or practice any occult crafts? I've never been the most amazing in astral projection. I dabble with occult stuff. I do energy work, that sort of thing. On to the next question. Do you feel you are any sort of danger to society? Not really. I'm a pyro like a motherfucker, but I don't feel like I'm a danger to society. Does your non-human identity complicate everyday life for you? If so, how? Not really. It bugs the crap out of me. when I see people tear down patches of perfectly gorgeous wooded area for a subdivision or a fucking strip mall that sits unused, but other than that, it doesn't really complicate anything. Why do you believe you are here as a human? I've never really thought about that one. I'll get back to you on that one. Keep number 18 there. Are you active among the... And then on to 19. Are you active among the Otherkin community? Slightly. My wife and I made it out to HK in Ohio once, and a couple of years ago, and it was it was nice being in a place with a whole bunch of kin, you know, Therians, Otherkin, the vampire community, you know. It was awesome being, you know, all with all those people. But we've been trying to get back. We've been trying to get back. Just, you know, money has not been our friend the last few years. But I'm not terribly active among the Otherkin community. I mean to be more active, but I'm just not. This may end up being a two-part video. Next question, are you religious? What faith do you follow? Yeah. I mean, I don't really adhere to any sort of religion. I have my own little mindset. You know, I kind of mix and match things, so it gets kind of confusing at times, but, you know, I know what I'm doing, so it's all good. Have I ever been emotionally, verbally, or physically harassed simply for being Otherkin? Not really. I'm not really an easy target. I usually just ignore people, or if they're annoying me, or if they're being particularly annoying, just saying fuck off and taking it from there. But no, I haven't been really harassed. Do I feel oppressed? No. And I'm gonna make this part 1 and then start from question 23 and go on. So I finished this part 1 here, upload it, and if I don't get to it tonight, I will get to it tomorrow. So that's that. Keep your stick on the ice, everyone.